Cleveland, welcome to Building the Father's Kingdom. My name is Reverend Stephen J. Bell. Today we're going to talk about trials and tribulations. It's called The Trial. And we're going to have a lot of scriptures of the book of Job. And I hope you like it.
I just come into a valley, one like I've never been before. I keep searching for a way out, seems like padlocks around the door. Oh, there must be another sunrise, another sunset that I'll see. God will make this trial a blessing, that's the love He has for me. God will make this trial a blessing, though it sends me to my knees. When my tears flow like a river, yet in Him there's sweet relief. There's no need to get discouraged, there's no need to talk defeat. God will make this trial a blessing, and the whole wide world will see. I was
So here's the book of Job, starting with chapter 1.
Perfect and upright, and one that feared God, and eschewed evil. And there were born to him 7 sons and 3 daughters. His substance also was 7,000 sheep, and 3,000 camels, and 500 yoke of oxen, and 500 she-asses, and a very great household, so that this man was the greatest of all the men of the east. And his sons went and feasted in their houses, every one this day, and sent and called for their 3 sisters to eat and to drink with them. And it was so, when the days of their feasting were gone about, that Job sent and sanctified them, and rose up early in the morning, and offered burnt offerings, according to the number of them all. For Job said, It may be that my sons have sinned, and cursed God in their hearts. Thus did Job continually. Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them. And the Lord said unto Satan, Whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, From going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. And the Lord said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feareth God, and escheweth evil? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, Doth Job fear God for naught? Hast not thou made an hedge about him, and about his house, and about all that he hath on every side? Thou hast...
See, Satan, like he does to all of us, went to God and asked him to do this thing. Because Satan knew that God walked with Satan. God walked with Job. So he went to God, asked God to put all these afflictions on him. Satan told God, why you're just trying to protect him. He said, if you take all that he has, he'll curse you. God wanted to prove Job wouldn't do it. That's what he does to us, don't he? He lets Satan get on us, and we don't understand why he's getting on us. So we start blaming God. I admit, sometimes I do that too. But God has a reason for why he does it. To prove us. Because he knows what we are. And Satan knows who we are. Let's go on.
substance is increased in the land. But put forth thine hand now, and touch all that he hath, and he will curse thee to thy face. And the Lord said unto Satan, Behold, all that he hath is in thy power, only thou put not forth thine hand. So Satan went forth from the presence of the Lord. And there was a day when his sons and his daughters were eating and drinking wine in their eldest brother's house. And there came a messenger unto Job, and said, The oxen were plowing, and the asses feeding beside them, and the Sabaeans fell upon them, and took them away. Yea, they have slain the servants with the edge of the sword, and I only am escaped alone to tell thee. While he was yet speaking, there came also another, and said, The fire of God is fallen from heaven, and hath burned up the sheep and the servants, and consumed them, and I only am escaped alone to tell thee. While he was yet speaking, there came also another, and said, The Chaldeans made out 3 bands, and fell upon the camels, and have carried them away, yea, and slain the servants with the edge of the sword, and I only am escaped alone to tell thee. While he was yet speaking, there came also another, and said, Thy sons and thy daughters were eating and drinking wine in their eldest brother's house, and behold, there came a great wind from the wilderness, and smote the 4 corners of the house, and it fell upon the young men, and they are dead, and I only am escaped alone to tell thee. Then Job arose, and rent his mantle, and shaved his head, and fell down upon the ground, and worshipped, and said, Naked came I out of my mother's womb, and naked shall I return thither. The Lord gave, and the Lord hath taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord.
See, Satan didn't say, Why are you doing this, Lord? What's this trouble for? Why do I got blind eyes? Why can't I go out and work like I did? I don't have no balance. Don't have my legs hurt. But Job didn't say that. Job said the opposite. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be him. So I see everybody that's called from the foundation of this world, chosen by God, not just called, chosen from the foundation of this world, have to be proven, have to be knocked down, have to be messed up for the call of Christ, for trials and tribulations to come. This is by us being called by God. There's certain things we have to go through. There's certain things God has to deal with to get us prepared and ready for things that's going to be worse on this earth. And believe me, there's going to be things worse on this earth. We are a believer, a man of God. We belong to God, and Satan don't like that. We're being tormented. We get tormented. We get hit because we preach the right things. We get hit by exposing the devil. We have a few people that stands up by his word. And we're going to let these things that God's doing for us to get in front of God and blame him. God said in Job, it offended me to let the devil get on you, to let Satan, to let him get on you like you did. God has to prove us. The only way he can prove us is by letting circumstances come on us so we know You say God don't love us. Well, I say the only reason he does it that way because he trusts us and he proves us. He loves us. He say, why don't we why don't you get on the people that don't serve him? Because the God's going to give them their just reward after the judgment. We are being judged now. They, without God, will be judged later. Only thing God does, not to destroy us, is to make us better.
In all this, Job sinned not, nor charged God foolishly. Job, chapter 2. Again, there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them to present himself before the Lord. And the Lord said unto Satan, From whence comest thou? And Satan answered the Lord and said, From going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. And the Lord said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and an upright man, one that feareth God?
See, that's what God is telling Satan for us when we're going through. Have God considered Baal. Have God considered Moni or somebody else. There's nothing like him on the earth. And we think God's mad at us and doing this and doing that because lots of people say because he's punishing us. He's punishing us. I don't think God's punishing us. Jesus said, because of my name's sake. Jesus said, because of my word, devil shall persecute you and say all manner of evil against you falsely for my name's sake. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad. See, we ought to rejoice in these things, which I'm trying to learn myself. Because I had trouble in that area myself. I had trouble in that area a long time. And I need to trust in God more and not blame him for the things that I go through. Because God's only doing it because of my own good. We have to learn to trust in God. We have to learn to get on our knees like Job did and pray, Blessed is the Lord. Blessed is the Lord. Blessed the Lord that he gave and take away. Blessed the Lord, he gave my eyes, and now they're taken away for a while. My balance, my legs hurting. Blessed is the Lord. Blessed is everything that he does and does in my life. So that's what we ought to feel. Now Satan asked Job to touch him, to hurt him, to put boils on him. I'll see you in the next message. What do you call it?
Next webcam YouTube.
No. Next series.
Oh, okay, next series.